We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the one-game American League Wildcard playoff between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Jameson Taillon gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Tran shading to his right. One out. So digging in now, Robert Poisson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Taillon has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Matt Chapman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Hit to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
The pride and joy of Andre in high school and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Tim Anderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Popped him up. Poisson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping in, Nick Madrigal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Madrigal sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy. Who really puts back the ball.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Madrigal, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he is in there.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Minaya is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. second inning set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Moncada onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, number 22.
So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Sheldon Noisy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joe Baldwin.
The center fielder, Joe Baldwin.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch.
Oh, that's outside.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. Fouled off. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. Into the box, Carson Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Batting back, the first baseman, Vincent Tran.
At the plate, Vincent Tran. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Tim Anderson would be next. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Digging in, Dylan Thomas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Austin Allen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Poisson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the A's. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Tim Anderson.
The designated hitter. Here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, the second baseman, Nick.
Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Oh, inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in to second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And make the play on him.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy off, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Joe Baldwin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Matt Olsen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Tony Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Scooped up. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score. Next will be the designated hitter, Sheldon Noise, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Grounded weakly toward third. Moncada has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Vincent Tran, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This ball will be chopped foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Austin Allen. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Thomas is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Daniel Castano, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 72, Daniel.
Eloy Jimenez will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch, curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Two and 1 the count. Castano, a 6'4" lefty who was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Almost looks semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They churn the double play, and that retires the side. White Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 down. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Joe Baldwin. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch. You're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Carson Kelly will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Vincent Tran. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Tim Anderson would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Up next for Oakland.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sheldon Noisy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And he'll get back in safely. At the plate now, Austin Allen. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The count now at 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2-2, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting. No left fielder. Oh,
Joaquin Soria comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching for the A's, number 49, Joaquin Soria.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Digging in now, Joe Baldwin, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutchen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Robert Poisson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Dominguez, the former Philly, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Ryan Schlitter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Luis Robert. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
At the plate, Carson Kelly, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Nope.
And he misses, 2-1. Schlitter, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Thomas is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Vincent Tran, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the...
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Oakland.
Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Alvarado.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ramon Laureano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners on first with 1 down. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle. Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada gloves it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoff.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game. 2 hours and 52 minutes.